Thank you for your purchase from Bloem Creations. Let's get you started with your template. So you've already received instructions on the share key and how to add that into your library. So once it's in there, you're going to want to start designing. So I'm going to click on this template, Gin and Juniper, to show you as an example. So once we're in here and we click on start with this design, you will see that it's going to open it up for you. And you can see the mobile version on the left and the desktop version on the right. So first, let's just talk through some basics of getting you familiar with Showit. On the left-hand side, you're going to see your navigation. So over here is going to be where you have all the different pages. It's also where you're going to have site settings, design settings, and your media library, which is where you're going to upload your photos, your logo, etc. So site settings, this is going to be where you put your logo eventually for your favicon. You are going to name your site name, whatever your business is. So for example, let's say your business is called Drinks with Lily. I'm just making this up, obviously. Select your language. You want to make sure you do this. You can start typing in English and then it'll come up. Once it's ready to go live, this is where you will set up your custom domain. Okay, so the next thing is design settings. This is where you have the color palette. So you're going to adjust that if you want to whatever your brand colors are. You're going to see how the different fonts are set up for the title, the heading, the subheading, and the paragraph. And you can just click on whichever one you might want to adjust and do that right here. So already you're going to have a ton of fonts that you have access to, as well as the ones that came with this template. So you can also add in a new font by clicking up here, and you can search for fonts. These are going to be all the free Google fonts that come with Showit. Or if you purchased a font and you're going to want to upload it, you would do it right here. Finally, something I love is that you also have these button styles that you can set up. So you're going to have a primary button and a secondary, and this is where you can go in and you can adjust the corners of it. Say you like it to be more of a pill shape, you would adjust the corner radius right here. So you can see how that's looking. You can change the colors, the font size, everything. You also have the option of, once you've already set these, you can individualize them further on the pages, but this way you're going to just have two simple buttons that are easy defaults to go to. So that's the design options. You can check out more videos on how to customize these further, but I'm going to show you an example, really how easy this is and how I love that you can see what it's going to look like. So right here, if you already know what color you want to change it to, you would just copy and paste the hex code here, or you can play around and drag and drop this and see how other colors look. So if you wanted to be a little bit more neutral color, maybe you would choose that one. And then you can scroll through and preview where that color has been replaced to see if you like how that looks. I'm going to close without saving because I don't want to change that yet. So on the left-hand side, this is where you can get from pages. So right now we're looking at the home page. If you wanted to get to the about page, it's going to be right here, services, etc. Okay, you have two different styles of galleries. And then, so once you're on a page, you can click here where it says page. And then you're going to see each of the individual sections. So these are called a canvas. Each one, if I click on it and I click on an item within it, I can see it's in blue over here and there's a blue box around it. Say you want to just focus on only mobile. You could click on this little icon down here, and then you're only looking at how things look on mobile, or you can look at just desktop, or you can look at them side by side. You want to change out this photo, it's as easy as double clicking on it. And let's just select a random photo to show you how easy it is. Double click here, and I'm going to pick this. These are photos that I have in my library. And again, it's something that you are going to need to upload into your account. So for example, if I went right here and I click on the image, so you can also do it by clicking on the right-hand side, and I need to upload a photo into here. Let's see if I have, it's as easy as dragging and dropping it in. So I'm just going to put one in here really quick just to show you. Okay. So a little tip here, you're going to want to make sure that you have set these up so that they're not too huge. You don't want to have too big of photos because that's going to slow it down. So you're going to want to compress them first. More on that in a different video. You change it out and you don't like it, there's an undo button down here. Okay, so you can always undo changes. And also on the right hand side, you're going to see where there's text. So this is where you would want to change this to Drinks with Lily, for example, right? Change it to whatever your business name is. And then if I drag it over, I'm going to see that it's perfectly centered when it has that line. So to change something, you're simply going to double tap on it, and then you can start typing it to whatever you want it to be. Okay, I'm going to undo those changes really quick. And undo one more time. There we go. Scroll down and you can find the other areas. So this is where you're going to add in your own copy, change out the photo. So it's really quite straightforward once you start getting used to it. So there's another video that's going to talk you through breaking down these options on the right-hand side a little bit more, but I wanted to get you started. And really, the more you start playing with it, it's going to be easier if you're new to Showit. And also, they have a wonderful support team, so you can always ask them a question down here, go to messages, and then you can type to them. So I hope that you're really excited and that you love your template, and I can't wait to see what you create.